Hey, Nikki. It's a live night. Okay. Just
It's not nickel, it's ManUp. ManUp and be bold.
Hey, Gordon, how are you? It's been a long minute. Hope you're good. Welcome.
It's not nickel, it's ManUp. ManUp and be bold.
Hello, Gordon. Totally Male Spa. Hello, you are on. Yes, it's been a long time. Okay, Sandra, I'm going to add you in a minute. Okay, Sandra, I'm going to add you now. Yes, Gordon, I'm good. We're just going to go live with our ManUp session tonight. So tonight is all about the men. So I'm happy that you joined, Gordon.
Hey, Raquel.
Sandra, it's so pretty. How are you? Let me turn this down a minute. Hello, Sandra.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, and how are you?
I'm great.
I love the hair.
Thank you.
But you know,
It's growing.
it looks good. I love the color.
Thank you.
Love the color. Well, welcome, Sandra. We're still waiting on people to log on because we still have people joining.
Sure.
So I was just playing the theme song. I don't know if you know that we have a theme song for ManUp. So
I'm realizing that now.
stop. Yeah, so this is our theme song. Let me turn it up a minute. And then,
Yes.
so I'm going to introduce you in a minute. And we can go ahead into this ManUp business. It's all about our men coming on to Father's Day. So it's a right
Yes.
to think of it, even though it's COVID, we don't want to forget,
Mhm.
we want to make them sexy and everything.
No, but for your product, remember that people are now online like literally every day.
Yes,
So they have to put their best face forward.
they have to put their best face forward. So, Sandra, I'm going to introduce you.
Absolutely.
So, everyone, welcome to our say Truth Thursday live. We always say Truth Thursday, and we ask you, what truthful thing did you say? What did you do that was truthful? What did I do? I brushed my teeth. And I comb my hair. Sandra is from Totally Male Spa. It's a spa that's in the Caribbean islands. It's one of a kind in the Caribbean. It's from my hometown, my country, Jamaica. So happy to introduce Sandra Samuels, who is the CEO of Totally Male Spa. Sandra is here with us live tonight just to talk about, men and skincare. And in this millennium age, are men taking care of themselves more now than ever, or they just don't care? What are your views on it?
Well, I have been at this, as you know, for 25 years.
Huh?
And so I can't make that statement that men aren't. What I would like to say is that not enough men are.
Ah,
The good thing is, with the advent of the internet and the smartphone in particular, because they always say that men don't really read, we now can reach them in the palm of their hands.
yeah, you got to
So
do
they no longer have any excuses.
no, because
But I find,
they're normally they do this with their eyes.
right.
Eye thing. They don't really like us women.
So what I find now is that Men are asking more questions about products. They are more discerning when they go shopping. They are selecting things for themselves,
Nice.
and they're into grooming because of the internet. It's now the world stage.
Right.
It's no longer, I'm in Jamaica, so I'm not really competing with the rest of the world. It's now world. You have to now be world class,
Right.
and COVID has even made it worse
Okay.
because now everything is online.
Yes.
So I would
Uh-huh.
say,
Hey, give.
yes. So I would say men have become more aware. As I said, I would not have been in business if men weren't participating in the services
Right.
for all this time. And the ones that we do get that were not into it, they are easily converted because it feels good, it makes them look good.
Right.
And so, once they get the experience and they tell a friend, then the friend will get interested as well. I must confess though that the majority of my clients, and I'm still trying to work on that, the majority of my clients come to me through women.
Hmm.
And that's because the women buy the gift certificates
Right.
that bring them in. And so once they bring them in, they are converted.
So
But I'm pushing for them to come in on their own. Some do, but not, the percentage is not a high percentage.
what do you think is stopping them from actually coming in on their own? Is it that?
I would say culture.
Okay.
Culture and hesitation to be labeled as metrosexual or effeminate or gay even. There are some people tend to be paranoid.
Ah.
We're getting to a stage now in the 21st century that, it's people just have it all out there. So I mean, for me, it will get better. I think it will get better eventually. Some people are just afraid of stepping out of their comfort zone and stepping out and to be different, to be bold.
To be bold. Because I'm
Yes.
that, most of the men that I have to work with, they're either in media, they're in sports, and I find that
Mhm.
these men are actually making the effort. They're asking me, like, Rax, what can I use for my skin? And I will definitely
Mhm.
tell them. And I think they're getting a little bit more confident now to actually come
Mhm.
on their own. People
Mhm.
in the music industry, people who are in sports, people who are continuously in the media, pastors, everyone wants to have that face forward to look good all the time.
Right.
They're asking.
Right.
I find that most men, I don't know if you have that issue. I know it's because of the tropical climate as well in Jamaica, but they're a little bit oily in terms of their skin. What are they doing for that?
Well, they leave everything to us.
Good.
So
Okay.
if whatever we tell them or when they come to us, we instruct them whatever they are to use. So whatever products we can get, because we have a challenge sometimes in Jamaica to get products on the market.
Ah,
What I have to ensure is that whatever I recommend, they can get on the market because or get by me because they are not walking up and down.
oh, because
Men are all about convenience. Men are all about convenience. So I use, I must confess, I use products that they can go. When I say in general, not to use at the store, but like the Neutrogena products. They have a men's line.
right.
So I normally recommend things that they can identify with, that they can go in the store and just reach and get. I normally recommend a scrub. I normally recommend a moisturizer, a cleanser, and a toner.
Good. So what are
And so,
when they come to the
yes.
spa, Sandra? What exactly are they doing? They're just cutting their hair only, or doing mani pedi? What are they doing in the spa?
Okay, so we have an array of services. I would say they mainly come for haircut, shave, and a manicure. But the other services have picked up. Mani pedi, in particular, pedicures are a big hit.
Mm,
Massages, facials. Now, the facials are popular because black men, in particular, or we should say African American or African in general,
Right.
but people of African descent, they have very bad challenges with ingrown hair.
Ah.
Ingrown hair, razor burn, blackheads, whiteheads. And you know, we're in a tropical country. They're always in the sun, so they get sunburn as well, although many of them don't think they can get sunburn, but sunburn also is another issue. So you find that the facials have become very popular as well. The nails, because a lot of my clients are doctors, businessmen, entrepreneurs, you know, head of their companies. So they're always in the public eye, in the newspaper, on television, always having meetings, now more than ever, Zoom meetings. And so they have to be on point. And many of them you know, are in international companies.
Right.
So they are socializing and competing and rubbing shoulders with international persons.
Right.
So they have to be on top of their game.
Okay, so you're saying they're coming in mainly to do their manis, their shave, and their facials.
Right. And what has many of them didn't think they could get it outside of maybe doing it themselves, but like body shaves have become quite popular.
No.
Because clean is in.
Are you for real?
Clean is in.
I like clean skin.
Right. So between waxing and body shaves, those have become, especially I would say in maybe the last 5 years, because you know, because I mean, we live in a tropical climate. If you are hairy, very hairy, you want to debug. You know, and you know, not many men have the pain threshold, because you know, men are very queasy, so they can't manage the waxing. So we do body shaves, and that has become very popular. And I'm very happy for that, because you know, when you do body shaves, you know, men now, you know, they smell fresh. The pubic area is now very attractive. You know, the deodorant is no longer caking up in the hair underneath the arm. So I'm very happy, and I think we have had a lot to do with that in educating the men.
So you're doing.
I'm very proud of that.
I do like the manscaping, but that's because a lot of men, they don't think they should manscape. And they really
I'm not even sure if they don't think they should, more than it wasn't a requirement.
Oh.
I like to say, men do what is required. Okay. So if a female does not require it, but you know, these women now these days, they're not keeping their mouths closed, so they are telling their men what they want. So now it has become a requirement.
A requirement.
So, right. And the thing is, what I've realized in maybe the last, I would say maybe the last 10 years, there are now products on the market now labeled for men only. Oh. You know, 20 years ago, you couldn't find that unless it was Gillette, which was a shaving product or an aftershave. Unless it was an aftershave or a shaving cream, it was never labeled for men only. So now the market is realizing that men have become big spenders in this area because they want to look good. And to answer your question earlier about oily skin, it's really all about the cleansing and maintaining and using the correct product.
Right. I'm happy that, you know, because like for us, when we decided to do our ManUp kit, we wanted to make it for men only, because a man can go and pick up anything in the store for oily skin or, you know, but they want something that they can call their own. You know, men are like, men are our kings, they're lions, so they want to own everything. They have to have their own attached to it, just like the manscaping kit, which is, that's That's cool.
Right.
Probably make a man.
Yes.
I am gonna make a manscape kit. But so tell us some parting word because we're doing a demo tonight. We have two persons we're doing a demo with, and these are our man up men, and these are men who like to
Right.
take care of themselves. And I know a lot of men now they're doing it quietly, but they do want the information. How are you getting
Absolutely.
it out to them, like to say, listen, we are here other than just advertising. What are you doing, differently?
Well, I have my website, I have my Facebook page, I
Right.
have my Instagram page, I also have a Twitter. As I said, for men, you have to meet them where they are. They're not going to go looking for it. They're not like women.
No.
Women will go to the ends of the earth to find the information. With men, you basically have to bring it to them. Some you don't have to because they're very aware, they're out there, they're seeking the information, they're very forward thinking, and very hip. So for some men, you don't really have to push. But for most, the majority,
We
and
have.
I'm not going to beat them up.
Are
So
we
we have to meet them halfway.
feeding our men?
Spoon feeding, no. I don't want to use the word spoon feeding, food feeding. What I want to say is we are upgrading
Okay.
and we are introducing
Hmm.
and we are requiring.
I like the word.
And so, yes. So those are, so because they were behind.
Yeah.
They were behind in many areas, but as I said before, it's because it was not a requirement. And that's what I want. That's the message that I really want to leave to the ladies. If you want something from your man, you have to require it.
Anything at all.
And they are compliant, contrary to popular belief. The reason why I've been in business for 25 years is because my men are extremely loyal and compliant.
They says to tell them what they need and they'll do it.
Absolutely. Just tell them what they need. Tell them how it will improve them,
Right. That's the most important.
and they will follow.
Okay.
And they will follow suit.
There's another question for you, Sandra. Someone is asking, do you deliver products to them now during this COVID time? Do you deliver?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Do you deliver products?
No, I do not deliver, and that's because we have to make sure that we stay safe. We're not going out. We didn't do it before, and we don't have the manpower to do it now. I don't normally carry products at my store, but I do carry the ManUp kit at the store,
Okay.
which has not caught on just yet because we need to do some more promotions on it. But
Right.
they can get the ManUp. But if they need it, I can have it delivered. That is not a difficulty because you have a lot of bearer services that have now popped up since COVID-19.
Yes, a lot of things are happening.
But I can direct them where to get their products because that's what we're doing now. After COVID-19, because that's the plan. That was in the expansion plan.
Right.
To now have my own products. I'm going to get some, I'm going to white label and get my own products. I'm currently in conversation with a Jamaican, two Jamaican product manufacturers, Etenio and Yvonne Anthony. So, when all of this excitement is over, we're going to focus on that because we have to take care of the skin first before we put on your products, which is your ManUp products, which I'm very excited about because, as you said, they have to be in the public eye. They're on TV. They take pictures for the newspaper. People look at it and say, well, men don't wear makeup. It's not makeup. It's ManUp. It's just reducing lines, your flaws, a few flaws that you may not want the camera to pick up,
Right.
and have a nice matte, clean finish without looking done up.
Yes.
You know?
Yes, and that we will show tonight. And everyone is laughing and having fun online. So you can actually throw your questions at us while we're here. But Sandra, I have another question for you. Do you
Yes.
offer nutrition, like nutrition care for our men?
Okay, so what I have at Totally Male are partnerships. I have several different partnerships. What we do not do at Totally Male, I have a list
Okay.
of service providers. So if it is nutrition, I send them to a particular person.
Right.
If it is, let's say urology, I had a nice online conversation last night with Dr. Aiken, which we have to have a part two about next week because it was so much information. If it's personal training, I have someone on my list as well. If whatever it is, if it's clothing, because we also do we do consultancy when it comes to clothing, and we have formed a partnership with Mark Anthony.
Okay.
So they can go and get a suit made, or they can get them fitting for what if they want a shirt or a pant or whatever. So I definitely, because I know that the men are all about convenience,
Right.
so I just maximize my partnerships.
So the name Totally Male Spa speaks so much volume because you do everything totally for men entirely.
Absolutely, and I have no regrets. We have always done only male for the last 25 years. As I said, I'm not leaving out the woman because we're really filling a gap for the woman, because these are things that maybe they would have assisted their men with, but everybody's working now. So we fill in that gap that the men, the woman would probably have done if they were maybe stay-at-home moms or stay-at-home spouses. No, everybody's busy, everybody's working, so that's where we fit in. So I mean, I have to big up my women, because they are the ones that keep our doors open, because they are the ones that send the traffic to
Right.
Totally Male, because they want to see their men
And all the
well groomed.
Yeah.
They want to see their men well groomed, and their boys. Remember, so now we have another generation, because remember it's 25 years.
Yes.
So we have a generation of my kids that we have as babies coming up that I have married, sent off to college, all of that. So that set of men we won't have to convert, because they have been converted from they were babies.
Okay. So we have the new.
And these were children of our clients.
Okay. So they're the new generation that's coming in.
That's the new generation that's already converted. You can't tell them about using, I met in my years of my career, I have met men who have never used lotion.
Huh?
Absolutely, because it's not a man thing. I have met men who have never shaved their pubic area. Was never asked to do it. So, now the men are more aware.
I just have a problem with that part. Why should I tell you to shave? Go shave.
We have to work with them, Raquel.
Okay.
We have to work with them, because not everybody grew up in a household where they were taught these things or taught the importance of these things. And I mean, it's just not even just for the aesthetics of it, the cleanliness of it.
The cleanliness.
Because hair promotes perspiration. Yes. So if you just that concept alone of debulking the hair so that you're not perspiring as much, right. You're not, I mean, for those, you say you do a lot of sports persons, right. You don't want jock itch. Jock itch is very uncomfortable and very painful, can be very painful as well. And you want to smell fresh. You don't want to go into the what you call that room again, where all the basketballers or the footballers meeting again, where the coach give them that.
The locker room.
The locker room. You don't want to go in the locker room and it's smelling funky, man. No, man, you have to manage that. It has to be managed. Your body has to be managed.
The armpit? Are they doing their armpit now?
Listen, my men, I mean totally male men, they are very aware.
I like
I
that.
mean, you come in one way, you're not leaving the same way. I guarantee it. But I find that men are helping themselves. And as I said before, because women are now requiring it. Unless it's required, it's not going to happen.
Ladies, you have to require what you want. Sandra says if you want the man-to-man skip, get rid of the bush, the weed whacker is needed, whatever is needed, send them to Totally Male Spa in Jamaica. Sandra, what are your last parting word with these men and women online for your Totally Male Spa? Where are you seeing yourself after COVID? What's happening with our men? Just give us some last tips.
Okay, so first thing I must say, I'm overwhelmed with the support that we have had through COVID. We have not had to close our doors. And so
That's good.
we realize that we have done something right, because there is that in the conversations with my clients, male and female, I realize that we have developed that trust and that relationship with our clients. And going forward, it's all about safety.
Yeah.
Keeping a safe environment, keeping a sanitized environment, protecting yourself, protecting your clients,
Right.
and also disseminating of information. Everything is online now. There's no excuse. No one can say they don't know something, because anything that you need to know is online.
Yeah.
It's literally in your face now, because every day someone is doing another broadcast, or they're doing webcasts. You know, a lot of persons are giving out information now online. Take advantage of this time.
Yeah.
COVID is a time to pivot. COVID is a time to do what you want to do to make yourself happy. COVID is a time to make decisions.
Yeah.
COVID is a time to take care of self. Take care of yourself. You have the time now. You can no longer say you don't have the time to, take care of self, mind, body, and soul. Spiritually, you and I know how the spirituality go, because it's an integral part of our daily lives.
Has to be.
And nobody knows that side of Raquel, but she's a prayer warrior, and I love her for that.
Oh, yeah.
And I just want to big her up for that, because, it keeps us sane.
It does. It does.
It keeps us sane. So, going forward, I just want persons to know that there's no more going back. Our lives have been changed. So it's all about now choosing to be your best self. Because if all of us realize that a lot of persons have dropped down dead around us, so all those things that you have been putting off, procrastinating,
Stop it.
saying that you can't do, now we realize that you can do.
Yes.
So what are you going to do about it? And I just want to say, Father's Day is coming up.
Yes. Yes.
Take care of your men.
Yes.
And they in turn take care of you.
I totally agree. So people, listen. It's Totally Male Spa, Sandra Samuels in Jamaica. Aren't you the only male spa in Jamaica?
Absolutely. So far. And I'm not one of those people who will say that there's not room for anymore.
Yeah.
There's room for growth in this industry, because contrary to popular belief, men take care of themselves.
They do.
When the place is clean, it's conveniently located.
Yes, it is.
The times of operation are convenient to them. And those are some of the things that I have learned about men being how their patterns. It's not a walk in the park. You won't open today and you'll have a flood. You have to prove yourself.
Yes, you do
You have to prove yourself.
Yes, and
but they will come.
That's one of the things that Totally Male Spa have done for the 25 years in business. They have proved themselves.
Right.
The market of Jamaica with the Totally Male Spa is all men spa, manscaping, all kind of scaping going on at Totally Male Spa.
We do, and we do body scrubs as well. We do body scrubs, we do facials, massages, haircut shave. We do coloring, right? Because you know that box color was not made for women only. So if you're not ready for the grays, if you're not ready for the grays,
no, they're not ready.
we sort it out.
Nobody is ready for the grays. I have grays places.
Right? We sort that out too. You know, we take care of your hair, we condition, we deep condition, we take care of your nails. What we can't do, we send you to a dermatologist. Our vision, and I don't want to say long term because it's really medium term, and I've even put it on my gate already, so I'm speaking it into being. We were always a male spa, but I'm looking to evolving into a wellness center.
Okay.
And so we're looking to engage and formulate partnerships that maybe 1 or 2 days a week, you know, maybe a dermatologist, a urologist, hair specialist, hair and scalp specialist, and maybe a GP, who knows.
Never know.
But we want to just have the convenience
available
for our men.
Love that.
Right, so they have no excuses as to why it's not done or why it's not taken care of.
I see you. We hear you, Sandra. Sandra, it was great information. Thank you for logging on. We're going to continue live with I'm going to do some a makeover on a nice, handsome gentleman right now, but I'm going to have to...
And just remind them that it's available at Totally Male for those persons who are interested in the products. We have them available right now. So if this is something that you're interested in, you can come up and request your ManUp package.
For Father's Day gift, guys, it's at Totally Male Spa in Kingston, Jamaica, and it's all there. Anything that you want, you can build your kit, you can buy special stuff. So it's all at Totally Male Spa. Sandra, thank you so much. Love the information. I didn't know men started to do manscaping, but that's great. But we're going to log you on with someone else. So thank you, Sandra, for logging
on.
So
thank you for having me, and all the best.
Okay, cool.
Okay. All right.
Let me add OB. Hello, people. This was like so good. So now I'm getting up out of a chair, and I'm bringing on someone up in here to do it. Hello, OB. How are you?
Hello, Jamal. What's up?
What's up, man? So, everyone, so tonight I did say it was all about our men, and we have to take care of our men. Now, I have 2 hot men in the house, okay? One online, one in person. He has to look. One online is Orlando Barnett Gunter. He is in New York. He's one of my BFFs, and he is a good supporter of my business. He's always been supporting, and he was one of my first person that, Raquel, do a ManUp kit. So we are here live tonight again. We're going to do a tutorial of how to use your ManUp kit. Now, there are new stuff coming on our ManUp kit. You can build your ManUp kit. So you can buy stuff and put in your ManUp kit. We'll have it online so you can choose what you want for your ManUp kit. So I'm not sure if you're seeing the kit, but da-da-dee, da-da-dum. So this is what the kit looks like. It's a wooden box. Sorry, Jamal, to block your face. So this is one product. This is the main product that I totally love. Why? Oh, ManUp. So this is our priming or oil controlling moisturizer. Why do we have an oil controlling moisturizer? Because 99.5% of our men, they're oily. Women are oily too, but they just don't know how to take care of their oily skin. And I'm going to show you all easy tonight. So Obi, you can actually work with me while I'm doing it. So that was my oil controlling moisturizer. Okay, so the oil controlling moisturizer is of the excess oil. Why? Because you want to have a nice, smooth, clean, gorgeous skin. And I'm putting Jamal's. So in the kit, we have 4 items now. And it comes in a wooden box, leather pouch, and all. I'm trying to squirt this thing, but it's not happening.
And it feels really good on your skin.
It does?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
So technically for me, I work in corporate. So my aim is to always look good, because when you're attractive, you know, you will get the attention.
You're what?
And, huh?
What did you say?
When you look attractive,
Ah,
then the attention, that you'll get that attention. So you want to make sure that your skin, your clothes, everything is all in one. You look good. So at the end of the day, when you have to do something, you know, you don't have to like second guess. You're already well
so,
put together. And
right.
that is why this kit is so convenient, you know.
So I started with the oil controlling moisturizer. I'm going to do half of Jamal's face so you can see the difference with the oil controlling moisturizer. You get this black sponge in your kit as well. So Jamal, I'm just running it in the oily area. So you oil mainly in your T-zone, which is right here. This is your T-zone. But I'm not going to do the entire face today because I want you all to see the difference. I'm putting it on his eyelids as well. Just a little bit more, just for the fun of it. So this is what takes off the oil. So having, you know, you did your whole wash your face thing in the morning. What next to put on? This actually has SPF in it. The oil controlling moisturizer has SPF, so your skin is getting the nutrients while you're wearing the product. It's getting you. You don't have to buy any more like sunblock because you do get the sunblock from this as well. So this is the oil controlling moisturizer from our ManUp.
Rax, also I needed to add that what I find with this, with the oil controlling moisturizer is that once you put it on in the morning, you actually remain oil free. You know,
Oh,
your skin don't look oily, you don't look tired, your skin look rejuvenated, refreshed, hydrated, and that's also important.
yes, yes. So it lasts, as Orlando said, it lasts you all day. So you don't have to be worrying whether or not you need to dab or whatever. And
Right, right.
we have something for that too. So I'm just going through the process because a lot of men, they buy the kit and they want me to teach them. So I'm doing it now, man. Okay, man. Okay. So the first thing that you apply is your oil control moisturizer. So what if you have to go to a Congress meeting and you want to look flawless and you might have a pimple here or there that you want to get rid of? We have the camouflage, and we have them in various colors. So for Jamal, dark in the camouflage. What the camouflage does is to take away the dark circles under the eyes, and just to give you that nice, smooth, clean finish. But Jamal has almost perfect skin, enviously to say, for a man. Why these men have long lashes, women? Why? And he has gorgeous skin. Anyway, stressing me out. Anyway.
What is she doing me back?
I know, right?
Gorgeous skin. So I'm taking just a teeny bit. I'll come closer to show you. I just took that off, and that's the camouflage. I'm going to put the camouflage around Jamal's eye area because sometimes we have a little bag we want to get rid of because you have a special photo shoot. We have to get rid of the bag, so I'm putting it right here.
Don't mind me, I'm sipping on a little.
Henny, are you on?
No, not Henny.
So what I did, guys, was just to put the camouflage around Jamal's eye area to just hide any imperfections, which he really doesn't have. So Jamal, you can open. So I'm doing half side of the face so you can actually see the difference. So I just did underneath Jamal's eyes with the concealer, with the camouflage. So it's really, so how does it feel, Jamal?
Feels nice and smooth.
Feels nice, right? Feels light. And that's the key. Men don't want to have anything heavy on their faces or, that it feels like they're wearing something. So this is
right
for my men or men. Yes. So having done that, it was quite easy, right? Yeah, very easy. So oil controlling moisturizer over the entire skin. Then if you have any imperfections that you need to hide to go on your Zoom meeting, any special photo shoot, you put around the eye area. What did you have to say, Obi?
Well, not necessarily for photo shoots, but yes, you can use it for photo shoot. But we want to emphasize that men in corporate, it's very important that you have a kit like this because oftentimes we have meetings that we have to attend to right away, or we have, trainings that we have to like conduct. And in order for us to remain looking fresh and hydrated, you need to have the proper products. So, like, again, most corporate men, they try to have a drink or two after work. And you want to, you get your drinking and probably you have an early meeting the next morning. You don't want to look tired or anything. And what I found is that the translucent powder, a little under the eye,
Yeah, I'm
a
going.
little under the eye, and you are ready to go.
Yeah.
No one will know that you had a long night. No one will know that you're out partying and drinking. But the translucent powder is magic.
Yeah, so having done the oil controlling moisturizer, I went in with the camouflage just to cover any imperfection. And I'm now going in with my translucent powder. It's with the same sponge. This is the powder. So it's like, it goes on, it's universal. It goes on every skin type.
Yep.
So this is it. And as you can see, I didn't use a lot at all. Just want to get him nice and cool and ready. How does it feel, Jay?
Very light. Doesn't feel like anything on my skin.
Yeah. A kit can last you for so long. I shouldn't be saying that. I more, you all. But you have the extra. What are you saying, Obi?
No, I was just saying that normally, like when I'm at work, my staff, they're always telling me, "Oh, sir, your skin is so nice. Your skin is so nice." Yes, I have nice skin, but thanks to that, the ManUp works for me, especially the translucent powder. That one does a lot.
Yeah, because you don't have to do anything else.
Right.
You don't have to do anything else. You just do the translucent and you're gone.
A
So
little under your eye if you had a long night, just a little under the eye and you're good. Outside of that, the oil moisturizer,
oil controlling moisturizer,
the oil controlling moisturizer, that's what I would use throughout the day. And I'm like, once I put it on in the morning, I'm perfect.
You're perfect. So I did half side of Jamal's face with 3 products. With the oil controlling moisturizer, with the camouflage, and translucent powder. Jamal, you can actually move into it and out of your face. So this is the side that I did. And you see this need Jesus? So you can see the difference. The side that's done and the side that's not done. So it's like, it's a big difference, but it's a nice difference. It's not that Jamal is not handsome or anything. It's not that he's not handsome, but it's just that we're getting the excess off just to make him look super flawless and ready to rock and roll. Now, we also have a vitamin E vegan lip balm. Yeah, that keep that lip moisturized and nice. That's what you said.
When you put it on, it makes you want to kiss. If your lips feel so kissable and nice. I'm sorry if I can say that, but yes, that's the energy it gives.
You get energy to kiss from.
Yes, it does.
So, okay, so for my vitamin E lip balm, I just learned the person who made it, I was told by a customer that it makes them want to kiss. Yes. And I'm in that.
Yeah, no chapped lips. Your lips feel perfect. Hydrated, soft, everything just ready to be tested.
How does it feel?
That's good.
It's vitamin E vegan lip balm. For you all don't know, I don't eat meat.
And also, it's important for the men to know, or the women on here, you can let your husband or boyfriend or whatever you call them, let them know the importance of the vitamin E lip balm. It doesn't give you this glossy drag queeny look. No. Your man lip just look nice. No. Power to the drag queens, yeah. But I'm just saying, in the real world, men don't want their lips to be overly glossed.
Right.
They just want the lips to feel soft and nice and look more attractive.
So are you saying this? So are you saying this doesn't give that shiny look?
It doesn't give the shiny look. It actually gives a matte look, but it doesn't feel matte on your lips.
Okay. So
So when you're sorry?
it feels nice and soft.
It does. It does. So when you're actually out, your lips don't look like it's overly glossed or anything. You actually don't even look like you have on lip gloss. Your lips just look fresh and nice.
So when you wear it for the day, Obi, how many times do you have to reapply?
To be honest, let's say when I leave in the morning for work, I'll put it on, and then maybe by mid afternoon or around like 3. So
Okay.
let's say I leave for work at 11 in the morning.
Right.
Maybe by 3, 4, you want to like freshen up, because at that time I have my afternoon meetings, so I
Right.
can't go into the meeting looking popped. You know me. So I would
So
make sure that my lips are hydrated before I go into the PM meeting. And then, of course, before I go home, I have to make sure my lips are popping.
before you go home?
Yes. Yeah. The thing is, one of the things you have to understand with the current men is that we always want to look good. So it's not only about the clothes you wear or the brand you wear.
So
Your
you're taking
face
care
needs to look good. Your beard needs to look good. You don't need the long grays coming out of your nose. You don't need the hair coming out of your ears. It's actually very unattractive. So you want to make sure that, you clip up. You're going to approach a woman, or you're going to approach, whatever sex you prefer. You want to make sure that you look good.
I agree. So Jamal, having tried it, what do you think? How does it feel? What do you think?
I'm ready to kiss.
My body.
Listen. I can't have anything serious. Jamal, how do you feel? How does it feel? I'm ready to kiss.
Yeah, it does give you that feeling. Like when you put it on, you're like, yeah, ready, game on.
So would you recommend this gift for a Father's Day gift?
Father's Day gift, yes. Just outside of like what I've said to you off camera, but Father's Day gift definitely. I think as a Father's Day gift to a man in corporate, the oil controlling moisturizer and the translucent powder is definitely something that they need, because every corporate man, they all have afternoon drinks, they all have afternoon domino games or card games or poker, whatever, and you might stay out late. And then you have that 7 o'clock meeting or that 8 o'clock meeting, and you don't want to go in with your eyes all baggy, saggy, or your eyes red or anything. You just, once you have the ManUp kit, you're good to go.
And so you're saying it's a nice food. So Jamal, how does it feel on you that you've tested it? How does it feel on your skin? How does your skin feel?
It feels natural. That's the matter. It feels natural. It doesn't feel like anything is heavy on my skin. It feels light and natural.
So Jamal says it feels nice and natural. And
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does. And then for persons like, Jamal, who has great skin, he doesn't necessarily have to use like the foundation stick.
Yeah.
Right. So
Right.
he doesn't really have to use it. But if you're going for, you're going for that meeting where you want everybody to look at you, you want whatever you're going into the meeting to deliver gets heard.
Right.
You want to make sure you put on that glam. So yes, the stick, you need the stick for that time. But naturally, if you have good skin, the oil control and moisturizer, the translucent powder, and your lip balm, you're good to go.
Yeah, totally agree with you. But it does give a natural feel, a light feel, a fresh.
It does. Again, it doesn't. When you put it on, I mean, I don't have it on now. I only have on the oil control and moisturizer and the translucent powder under my eyes. But I have worn it before. And basically, yes, as Jamal said, it doesn't feel heavy. Your skin actually breathes while you have it on, So
Clogging your
yeah.
pores.
Sorry?
Not clogging your pores.
It doesn't. It
Oh.
doesn't feel that way.
Well, that's the whole idea why we decided to do a man kit, because we know that we realized that men, there was no product branded for men only. You know, they can buy a moisturizer from anyone, but did it have oil controlling moisture elements in it? So this is one of the reasons why we chose to make sure to have a product with oil controlling moisturizer that has SPF. So instead of buying two products, you have two in one. So you get
Right.
both worlds. And with the go ahead, what do you think, Obi?
And actually for me, I'm in New York and the weather is like, like now it's cold today, it's hot tomorrow. When I have it on, it really hydrates my skin. My skin, I have dry skin.
Yeah, you do.
So once I use the oil controlling moisturizer, my skin feel really hydrated. It doesn't look dry, it doesn't look tired. Even the lines, even a few lines that I have, it does refresh and hydrate my skin. You really don't get to see the lines. You
Yeah,
just look at the beauty.
you do bags under the eyes.
I had to put that one in.
So we're looking out for our men and ensuring that our men are also in the mix of looking glam and taking care of their skin all the time. So
Hmm.
coming hopefully by fall, if we're all still alive, like I did say with Sandra, we're gonna build a kit. So you can actually build
Hmm.
your ManUp kit. So if you're buying a kit for your dad, your husband, your brother, whoever, your uncle, you can go online, you can choose what you want in your kit. You don't have to buy a full kit if you don't want it. You can actually buy individual products, but you won't get a box. So you can build your kit. We have new products coming out for your beard, for your, grooming your beard. So we have those coming out hopefully for fall if all goes well. We just have to keep praying, right? But we are looking out for our men because our men were neglected. They never manscape and all of that jazz and didn't know that they could wear oil controlling moisturizer.
Yeah.
So we decided that we'll make that innovative step and take that bold step and do this. And it has been working for us. Our men love it. We've been
Hmm.
great feedback, and we will continue to look out for our gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Jamal, anything that you have to say?
That obviously.
Why Jamal so quiet? Listen, people online, don't follow this quietness. He's not quiet, so I really don't understand why he's there being so quiet.
Listen, it's different for me. Manning up and being bold is different. So when she told me she was going to put all this stuff on my face, I was like, oh gosh, let me see. I said, oh, I'm just going to sit here and sit like a little church mouse.
And we know you're not quiet.
I know indeed. But this feels really, really good. It feels like my skin is breathing, honestly. And so once we get done, she's going to do the other side so I can go home looking all nice and fresh. And I'll be ready. I'll be kissable once I get to the house.
Because when we're doing a live demonstration, we always like to do half side of the face instead of, doing the full face. So doing the half side, you can actually see the big difference in terms of the oil is taken off. He looks a lot younger on this side as opposed to on this side. And, men don't, not just women, men don't like to AGE. They don't.
Where? Age where?
So
Where
women
age I go? No. We always want to look young and nice, yeah.
young and fresh. Even if you're 60, you still want to look young and fresh and just taking care of your skin. But one of the things we always want to recommend as well for our men and everyone that's online, drink water. Lots of it. Alkaline water. Right, Lydia? We have to drink water because that will help the canvas. Because you can't just think that we can work all the magic with all these grand products, but you also have to work with us by drinking your water and having a healthy diet. I mean, you can eat your steak and chocolate because I love chocolate, but we have to, if you're going to do that, we have to drink water. Chocolate is good. So I'm going to do the other side so that he's happy and I'm happy just to show the entire face. So I'm going to finish up on this side so he can go home. Not uneven, but even. To his wife.
Oh, yes, I have one of those now.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes, ladies, he's gone. He's taken. Take your eyes off. Yeah, so I'm finishing up on the other side. So the first thing I did was to do the oil controlling moisturizer with the sponge. I put it on my plate and on the lips. And that was the oil controlling moisturizer. I'm gonna go in with my camouflage. That's his shade. And
So, question: how many shades you have in
we
the
have
for
four
the um
the camouflage.
the foundation, the camouflage stick?
Yeah, we have four. We have four shades. We have dark, medium dark, extra dark, and medium light.
Okay.
And medium. So we have five shades. Yeah. So I'm going under Jamal eye just to take away the dark circles from reading late at night, right?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. So he reads a lot late, so he will get dark circles from time to time, but there's nothing that ManUp cannot do for you.
So, question
Go ahead.
for the conservative man,
Yes.
the one that will wear it, you know, in the house, or is not afraid, or is more afraid to put it on outdoors. What advice would you give to him?
To wear it.
So let's say for me, no. let's say a corporate man who is conservative, he will wear it, but you won't see him going in the stores to buy it, or he wouldn't log onto your site to buy it. What advice would you give him?
Oh, okay. Let me see. What kind of advice would I give him? First and foremost, I'd love to see him to give him a skin assessment.
Mm-hmm.
Advice is, buy yourself an oil controlling moisturizer.
Lydia said ManUp.
Lydia says,
Lydia said, ManUp.
Don't we love some Lydia?
Well, for me, like, every Sunday I'll be, in front of the camera, and it's different things that will show up after a long night of studying on.
Mm-hmm.
And so it'll be a great thing to wear like on Sundays for me. And then also at the bank and everything, it'll be a great place to wear.
Because your service is live stream as well, right?
Yes. And so
Okay.
always a camera, it's always lights in front of me. So it's also a good thing because sometimes the imperfections do show up a little bit more than you want them to.
Yeah. So it's always because once the light hits, we see everything as a makeup artist or on set or on TV. So we see everything. So it's always nice to just tweak those imperfections. We're not trying to make it over. We're just trying to make you look good or better.
You see my baby, she's on here. Hey baby, how you doing?
Hey Jesse.
Yes, indeed. On my way.
Yeah, he's on his way, looking super fly.
With my kissable lips.
With
You had to squeeze that part in.
Yeah, buddy.
So this is the full face of Jamal with everything on. But you know what? Whenever you're on camera, for most men, this is where the camera hits a lot.
Yep.
You have to make sure you get rid of the shine on the forehead. You know that. You just, get rid of it right here so it doesn't show up. And even if you sweat, you'll still look nice and fresh.
Mm-hmm.
That is why we call it ManUp and be booked. You can go into it. You can look at DJ. Isn't he flawless?
Go on show Jamal with the good skin.
So that's what we do. Try to make the best product because what I want for myself is what I want for my customers and my clients. So I try to make the best. If I don't like it, I'm not going to wear it and I'm not going to sell it. I'm not going to make it. So I like to ensure that I do my test before, make sure I like it. If I don't, it's not going on the market. But if I do, it'd be rocking. So I can see the difference in Jamal's skin. I'm not sure if you all can see the big difference. Not that the entire face is done. What did Lydia say?
No, I'm not telling a lie. I look really handsome.
Huh?
The when I put on the oil control and moisturizer, I feel really handsome. I feel extra handsome. I'm ready for the video light.
Hey, when I get to the house, I'm gonna be real bold,
So
No, it does.
Yes, it gives a nice, fresh, flawless look, and it's very, very effortless. It's not hard to do, man, and everything comes in one box, so you have everything.